Hello everyone, this is Gerone Wright. I'm back again, as you see, with another drawing here. This drawing is by the artist whom I have actually been submitting my works about, Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, this is his drawing, Study of a Horse. Study of a horse with the man on its back there. Okay, as you can see my highlights that I've actually made. There's a few of the highlights which you probably don't understand, or probably wouldn't even understand why they were there until I actually explained them to you. I'm going to point out what I've learned about this is that not only Leonardo da Vinci, but Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, Da Vinci, Rembrandt, Bernini, a lot of our Renaissance artists, I found out that they have encoded multiple dimensional images in their artworks, which actually references the creation of man. Now, when we look at these artworks, we actually keep in mind that, when we look at, we're drawn into them in a way that it's a fascination that goes beyond belief or how we feel. But when I look at them, I can see them for what they truly are. I have a paranormal experience and an encounter that actually allows me to see through these images. And I just want to point some things out here to you before I get carried away, because once I get to talking about it, as you see, I get I don't know how to shut up here. But anyway, let me go and let me tell you what I can see here. All right, over here in the darkened area, in the neckline of the horse, I can see a shark rolling around, and then there's the teeth there. There's other little images that are right there. Okay, here's another shark here, and it shows you some of the resulting creatures from genetic bloodlines, manipulation of genetic bloodlines, that actually how these creatures actually came to be. Over here in the horse's underbelly, if you notice right there, it creates the mouth of a dinosaur-like lizard right there. And then again, there are resulting other creatures that actually came through the genetic manipulation to create these creatures. Now, I'm not saying that this is what I am saying, that there's been a genetic manipulation process going on, and it actually calls for the creation of mankind, and the likes of Da Vinci and other masterminds of our world that became famous for their artworks, which we are so attracted to, actually references this stuff. Okay, I'm also saying that a lot of it is connected to the Vatican and other ancient religion, that these people actually knew about how mankind was created and actually kept it from us. This is where I'm going with this, okay, to cut through all of the chase. Now, Da Vinci has another painting out. Well, actually, let me show you first of all before I go on. Okay, let me show you what this is showing you here in the image. What's right there in your face. Besides my little drawings here, notice this little thing here with the balls on the bottom. They're supposed to be testicles. This is supposed to be the horse's penis right there. Notice how the man's leg is cut out of the picture and is half sliced, showing that the penis is actually being inserted into a cavity into the man's leg. This signifies that Da Vinci is stating here that there's been a cross-references at one time that calls for the creation of man, which actually came through the genetics of a horse. Okay, you might say it sounds crazy, but think back on the Egyptian days and some of the half-horse, half-men stuff that's been talked about, and those images and petroglyphs we were led to believe were all mythical, and the mythical tales of all of this. But yet, here Da Vinci references in a serious fashion, in a very serious fashion, right there in his drawing there. Not just once, but a couple times. I have another image that's behind him. I'm going to show you the same exact thing. Then he has the image of a dinosaur. I put the eye there. If you were to Google the image, you'll see everything that I actually showed you here now. The dinosaur mouth comes across this. The penis, the horse's penis, and the leg, showing you where there was a cross-reference between the ancient lizard dinosaur, the horse, and mankind. And this is the resulting images, mankind being created. And that's what this is all about. Okay, now I'm going to flip the page and all. And people, I'm not just mouthing off here either. I can actually read into the entire image, which I'm not going to do now. But what it references is the cyclination of life and how mankind was created, and the I don't know. The manipulation of mankind's genetics. Let me get that across my tongue there. Now look, this is Davinci's rearing horse. And there's other images up here. And look how crazy this image looks. People would think that the artwork is unfinished and not complete. I mean, that's totally crap. Davinci's message is very clear here and what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's the manipulation of genetics and referencing of how the blueprint, as we like to say, is as to how mankind was created. Look out here, the same exact image. Rearing horse. Horse's penis. There's the horse's testicles right there. Right there, the horse's testicles. And in this image, Davinci has the horse's penis in the head in the form of a serpent, meaning a snake. The snake in this depiction, the snake is a reptile. It replaces the reptile, which would be the lizard, the dinosaur in the other image that I just showed you. That's the only change. But notice again how the man's foot comes down and touches the penis of the horse, makes the connection there. Okay, then you have the horse. It shows you again the cross-referencing of these genetics. With the horse, the man, and the reptile. Okay, the same exact thing. Now there's other images, you can probably see them. I actually penciled them in before I actually, normally what I do is I'll darken them in, but the whole entire images references the cross genetics of these creatures and the resulting creations, and it has their pictures and their images depicted in it. Now I have other stuff here on at my YouTube channel, Geronification, which you can go and actually see similar things with, but Holy Grail, I don't like to call it that. What I've discovered, I think that I found something that's more valuable and more important than the Holy Grail. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing that there's people that knows about it. And I was just thinking this morning as I was doing some and creating my blog on alien UFOs, that it's amazing that we have people in society today in our world that actually know about this stuff. And I mean, when I think about this, I think about the vaccination shots that I have to take. Give my kids to actually go to school with, the food that we eat, the additives that's in the food, the medications that we all take. I mean, people, to what extent will these people go that knows about this stuff? To what extent will they go to either destroy mankind or manipulate the genetics of mankind? I mean, when you go to get your smallpox vaccination for your kids, I mean, is your child being injected with some type of ancient preserved alien genetics or somebody else's genetics or a horse I mean, people, I mean, what the hell is going on? And if it wasn't so harmful to us, then why would they not let us know about it? You know what I mean? Or what we would think about it. You see what I'm saying? And why would nobody would come forward? I mean, how come this secret is so dire that it does not let you know? But yet I'm the person here in 2012 that's bringing all of this to you. You know what I mean? This image has been around for the longest. Let me bring down the other one. For the longest. For hundreds of years, 400 or 500 years, that this image, maybe even longer. And no one can't tell you that there's a penis connected to a leg there. You know what I mean? Going in, inserted into the leg, and then there's an encrypted image of a dinosaur. There's his mouth and lips. You can Google the image and see. You can see the snout of the dinosaur there and these other things here. I mean, nobody could tell you that. Or there was a shark right here that was encoded with teeth right there in the horses. Nobody could tell you that but me. It took me to come in and tell you that here in 2012. You know what I mean? You have the best minds in the world that are studying these images. You know what I mean? Look at this. I mean, and this one here, I'm looking at this now. I mean, people, I mean, who would not see the horse rearing up and would expect for the horse to have a penis, but instead there's a head of a snake there? I mean, interacting again with the foot of the man. I mean, at some point we have to see here. Look at these images. You know what I mean? Now that I'm pointing them out to you, you'll be able to see them. And it's amazing that this stuff has been able to go this far. And these images are in your churches. I mean, in your ancient churches. These images are everywhere. I found this stuff to be in everywhere. It's saturated. I can go to the beginning of time, of mankind. I can go before that, I mean, I can trace these images to space. I can trace this, all of this, and I mean, you probably say, "Oh God, to space." People, go see Geronification. Look at, I mean, my YouTube channel, Geronification. Look at some of the stuff that I have posted there. Please do yourself a favor and look at that stuff, and you'll understand what's going on. You know what I mean? These people have, Davinci and many others have a celestial knowledge and alien knowledge that actually was extended to our world, and these people have this blueprint to how we was created, and they kept it from the rest of the people of our world. I mean, to what benefit do these people have over us? You know what I mean? That they be able to do this. You know what I mean? Technology. I mean, it's endless. The list is endless as to what is going on, the possibilities of it all, and what can be done to us. We are nothing more than prisoners of these people that actually have the knowledge to this stuff. And I'm bringing it to you. And all you have to do, and I'm asking of you, is to let's get this stuff out on TV. Let's get this stuff to the mainstream. Let's get this stuff to our world so people can actually see what's going on here. You know what I mean? So this can stop. Now, this is where you can find me at. Okay? I'm on YouTube, Geronification. That's GeroneIfication. Gerone YouTube channel, Geronification. Or you can Google my name, Gerone Wright, which is GeroneWright, and what'll pop up is I think a few choices of options of alien UFOs. Click on one of those options and go all the way to the back of alien UFOs there to my last page and start back and look at some of the work I have, and then you'll become interested and go to the first pages. In the beginning, as in everything, you know, I was confused. It didn't have real direction, but as I evolved along, you'll see my writings and my understanding of what was happening actually came more in, but I stayed with it consistently, and my message has always been the same, that I know where mankind originated from, who placed us there, and what was happening with our universe and how our universe actually functions. Alright, the site that I'm on is Alien UFOs, and it's Dreams and Experiences. Okay, Dreams and Experiences on Alien UFOs. To download some of the images or click on the images to enlarge them, you may have to take and become a member, which is great, because there's great people on there, and there's great information on there to actually learn from alien UFOs, and it really helped me evolve into where I'm at now and able to make this video here. So I encourage you to go to Alien UFOs, become a member, and check it out, and look at my site as well, and go from there. Okay, that's pretty much it in a nutshell and all. And again, people, I mean, this is like the, I think, 4th or 5th image that I've done of Davinci. I can do anything. I can read into any of Davinci's work, any of his work. I don't know if you know what that means. You know, I own Davinci's work. I mean, it's Jerome's work now. Alrighty, so go there, check it out, and please support what I'm doing here so we can get to the bottom of this. Thank you.